Hey developers, I'm Sharayu along with Swaranjali welcomes you all to our technical channel SQ Code Club. Guys, today we are going to see the difference between static app and dynamic mobile app development. Because when briefing your project, it is inevitable that you will come up against the question of whether to build a dynamic app or a static app. And choosing the right architecture is the crucial initial step towards the success of your mobile app development. So, let's get started. First of all, it is important that we define the difference between the static and dynamic app structures. Static applications are not reliant on any online server or databases. These apps are built in such a way that they are downloaded once, usually periodically updated, and are able to function offline with the device on which they are installed. And on other hand, dynamic applications are in some way reliant on online server or databases. And when connected, these apps are loaded from central server so that any iterative changes to development or design or functionality are rolled out across all the devices simultaneously. First of all, we will look some pros and cons of building static mobile application. So, static apps are basically self-contained and therefore their development is often comparatively simple. As a result, development costs are also lower than that of the dynamic app and there are no any complex external databases to manage. The fact that all the necessary data is bundled in the installation file also makes static apps easy to scale. As the app is attained through a simple downloadable link, it can be also distributed to millions of users without ever facing the problem of the server overload. For example, you might have come across various tutorial apps or blog apps which will provide you the information which is not updated on the daily basis. Let's take an example of app which contain all the concepts of the Java. So in this app, the concepts of the Java are not getting updated on the daily basis. But if different version of such apps can be released over a periodic time with some changes in the GUI or some more advanced features that has been included in this app. While on other hand, in dynamic applications, it is easy to bring new features online as development objects are not restricted by predetermined variables. New features can be added often without the need for any software update. And when an update is required, it is mandatory across all devices. For example, when we are using apps like Swiggy or Redbus or Ola, information is changing per second. These apps are working on changing offers or customer needs on daily basis. And this information gets updated in such apps on daily basis. So, with dynamic applications, it is easy to bring new features online as we discussed. And dynamic applications are in some way are as they are dependent on the server. It is somewhat complex to create the dynamic application. Finally, the basic requirement for a dynamic app is anything that is reliant on the current data as we discussed. And in its most basic form, an app offering a services like weather forecasting or concert listenings, which are reliant on up-to-date information. If your product relies on a fresh stream of updates, as we discussed in the above examples like Swiggy, Ola, Uber, then dynamic app is the choice. So let's summarize what we have discussed till now. For static apps, you can easily develop static apps. It will take less time because there is no any overhead of online or online server or databases, and that's why development cost is lower than that of the dynamic apps. While on the other hand, dynamic apps will take more time for development. Their complexity is more and development cost that's why gets higher. So guys, that's it for today's video. If you have got cleared with this concept, then please like and share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe our channel. We will meet you in the next video soon. Until then, stay tuned. Have a great coding time.